everyone, it's Lillian and I have a recipe for you for Oreo Cheesecake Truffles, and this is great for Valentine's Day, and this is what you're going to need. I'm actually using reduced fat on the ingredients, but you don't have to. Just use the full fat, go all out. But you know, me being on a diet, gotta look for ways to cut calories. But anyways, I digress. You're going to need a package of Oreos. You need about 36 Oreos. And you need a package of cream cheese. I'm using fat-free. And this is 8 ounces. You're also going to need some, you can use regular mini chocolate chips, but I'm not going to because you'd have to use a little bit of oil in it to make them shine. So instead, I'm using these Wilton Candy Melts. I've got dark cocoa, and then I've got the red color. And the red color is just vanilla flavor. They come in all kinds of different colors, so anyways, just use what you want, but I thought these would be really nice for Valentine's Day. The first thing you're going to do is take your Oreos and you're going to use a food processor to grind them up. If you don't have a food processor, just put them in a Ziploc bag and beat the crap out of them. You know, get your aggressions out. So what we're going to do is, and I have a helper, my husband. He's going to help me. That's Gary, and he's going to help me do this. All you do is just, we're going to go ahead and crush these first, and then when we come back, I'll show you what to do next. Alright, now he's going to dump the Oreo crumbs into this bowl. And don't worry about that, we'll get that in a minute. You're going to add the cream cheese. Hold on. Here.
Got it.
Alright, add the cream cheese. And then you're going to... Cooking with your husband 101. Anyways, you're going to mix the cream cheese in with the Oreos until it's very well combined. And use the back of your spoon to smash the cream cheese with. It will blend a lot better. So when we get this all blended, I'll show you what it looks like. We'll be right back. Alright, when you're done, your dough, it'll be a dough consistency. And what you do now is take your little pinch. You want about a teaspoon. You don't want any more than that, but I mean, make them however big you want. If you make them bigger, they're going to wind up being like cake pop size. But you want them kind of bite size though. And we've done a few already. And just make them into little, you know, balls like that. Of course, my husband's helping me, so watch the shape of it, baby. Alright, we're going to continue to roll these out, and when we're done, we're going to put them in the refrigerator for about 10 or 15 minutes, and when we come back, I will show you what we're going to do next. Alright, this is what they look like when they're all completed, and, you know, done. They're not really done because you have to put them in the refrigerator or the freezer for a few minutes. If you don't, when you go to dip these in the chocolate, they're going to fall apart, so you don't want that. But as you can tell, I have all different sizes. I started out, you know, religiously small, and then they got bigger because, well, you know, I wanted to. One word for you though, when you start to roll these out, I suggest that you get some cooking spray and spray your hands, because if you don't, it will stick, because the heat of your hand will make some of it melt to your hand. But when these are ready to dip in the chocolate, then I will show you, you know, what they look like and what to do next. But you don't just follow the package direction on the candy melts and melt the chocolate. If you're using chocolate chips, just melt them just enough until it's kind of like a runny consistency. And I'll show you what, you know, the chocolate will look like once it's melted. Alright, so I'll see you in a minute. Alright, this is the way the chocolate should look. Runny, you see it jiggling in there, and I'm just using toothpicks to stir it up. Jiggly. Alright, hopefully the toothpicks won't get lost in there. So now what I'm going to do is take one of our little balls and stab it with the toothpick. Come on off of there. and just dunk it and let the excess kind of fall off, and just put it back on the tray. Whoopsies. Now don't worry about the little hole right there, because you're going to decorate them further. So let me just do another one. I'm just going to take it and put it in there with my hands. Swirl it, swirl it, swirl it. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on, baby. There we go. Tap the excess off and put it back on the thing. If you want to, you can use a fork. If you don't want to stab it, just use a fork. I'm going to go ahead and do these with all the chocolate, and I'm also going to use half of it with red, and then when we get ready to decorate it, I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, this is the finished product. I'm not done yet decorating these, but for the red coated ones, I sprinkled a little bit of crumbs from the Oreo. I reserved a little bit. I actually reserved a 1/4 of a cup. You can if you want to, you don't have to. 1/4 of a cup is way too much unless you're actually going to do all of them that way. But I just drizzled some chocolate, the regular dark chocolate, over some of them, as you can see. And this is my, you know, I'll show you the good and the bad. So, yeah, this is going to be for my husband. Went a little bit overboard with making the hole big for the piping bag that I had. I used the Wilton's piping bag and put the chocolate in there. For some reason, the red just didn't turn out well. I mean, they're good for dipping, but as far as drizzling, it's just, I don't know. You have to really watch, though, because the chocolate gets hot. These will be probably for my co-workers. The red ones. Yep, I said it. They all still taste the same. But that's pretty much it. Let me know if you try this recipe. I'm sure that a lot of you out there are way better at decorating these than I am, but they are homemade, and that's what counts. They are from the heart. So, happy Valentine's Day. I know it's a few days early, but I hope you guys have a great rest of the evening, and take care.